And today we are blind dating.
What do you wear when you go to bed?
Sometimes I go naked.
So what would you do if I wanted sex?
Sex.
Yes.
You're very quiet. What's your sign?
Pisces.
I was married to a Pisces, 17 years.
How is it?
It was a jail sentence.
I dated a guy from Seattle. The guy was toxic in a way that he wanted to be the alpha and, he wanted a submissive woman. So what's your take on that?
What's up, guys? Boogie back again. So guys, today I'm going to be reviewing and reacting to the Pan-African Dating Show. And this is a show by my good friend, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Now, we're not that close. We've talked before, but I consider him a good friend because he is actually one of the few content creators that inspired me to also start my YouTube journey, right? So he has this show where he brings usually African American men, and it's based in Uganda, and he connects them with Ugandan women, and in a few other episodes he also connects Ugandan men with Ugandan women, so they meet out either blind dates or face to face or like different scenarios, but I think his whole thing is to connect black women with black men.
World, it's your girl Daddy Sims and
Jason.
And today we are blind dating.
What do you wear when you go to bed?
Sometimes I go naked.
So what would you do if I wanted sex?
Sex.
Yes.
You're very quiet. What's your sign?
Pisces.
I was married to a Pisces, 17 years.
How is it?
It was a jail sentence.
I dated a guy from Seattle. The guy was toxic in a way that he wanted to be the alpha and, he wanted a submissive woman. So what's your take on that?
Jason, what are you looking for today?
Beauty
Beauty.
and intellect.
You see, the beauty part might have to wait until the end because I'm actually going to blindfold you and send you out on this date.
Oh, I can sense intellect, so.
Okay, is there any type of lady specifically that we are looking into today? Someone mentally stimulating? Is there anything specific that you would want to know?
I like dark-skinned women and sane women. Women who are sane.
Oh, sane or insane?
Sane.
Okay,
sane.
What's up, guys? Boogie back again. So guys, today I'm going to be reacting to the African Man Dates for Ugandan Women, and it's by the good brother O'Shea Duke Jackson, based down there in Uganda, East Africa. So right, I know a thing or two about Uganda and Ugandan culture and Ugandan dating scene, right? And I'm going to be giving my authentic reaction to how the African American man interacts with these women. Right now, this is a very good concept O'Shea Duke Jackson started because at least it gets to bridge the gap between African American men who want to date African women. Right, he gets this setting, they meet, and in this case, they're gonna be blindfolded, and it's just gonna be about the vibe, about the communication. Now if you don't have any social skills, I think this is where you won't perform very well. So I'm gonna give my reaction. Go down, subscribe to the Pan-African Dating Show. And I'm going to be putting the full link to the whole thing down below. I'm not going to be reacting to the whole thing because I want you guys to go to the Pan-African Dating Show and subscribe and watch the whole thing and support my boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's get into it.
Okay.
That's so attractive. A sane woman.
Love that, love that. So are you ready to get out there and get to meet these lovely ladies today?
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, do not touch your dial. We're about to get this guy suited up and ready to go on these blind dates.
Hi, my name is Jason.
I'm Vicky.
Vicky.
Nice to
Very
meet you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Vicky. Is there anything that you wanna ask me?
What's your favorite color?
Orange and black.
So,
What is your favorite color?
how about I say my favorite car?
That's fine.
A white Range Rover would be good. So you know my favorite color, right?
Yes.
Oh, we might have a gold digger on our hands, guys. What do you guys think? I mean, she's on a blind date with an African American man. I'm not gonna lie, as an African, trust me, some African women are always gonna be thinking about the money as soon as they're talking to a foreign man, especially from America. That's what it is.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a white Range Rover?
Yeah, they're not mine.
No, not yours.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
You want one?
Yeah,
Your husband's going to get you one.
definitely.
Ah. Okay. What color are your fingernails?
I don't have polish on.
What about your toes?
White.
White. Do you sleep with your eyes open?
No. Oyutaba Musezi. Okay, I know you don't know that, right? So that means a night dancer. Are you familiar with that?
Not really.
How about cannibal?
Honey boo?
Cannibal.
Cannibal.
Yes.
As in eating people?
Yes.
No.
So Musezi is that kind of person that would eat other people. So it's not part of our culture to sleep with the eyes open.
Oh. What tribe are you from?
I am a Mnyaranda, but
I can tell she's a beautiful woman. And I like the ladies with a gap between their teeth. Is it just me? I guess it's an African thing. I like when a lady has like a gap between her teeth. Even without seeing her eyes, I can tell she's a beautiful woman. But she's African, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Ugandan.
Is what part of the country is that? North, south, west?
That is Rwanda. That's a different country.
Oh, Rwanda.
Yes.
Ah, how long you been here?
My lifetime. I was born here.
Okay, so how do you sleep in the bed? On your stomach, your side?
On the sides. That's so comfortable for me.
What do you wear when you go to bed?
Sometimes I
Alright, so far my man Jason isn't asking very, very good first date questions. You know what I mean? This is my opinion, but on the first date I wouldn't ask this sort of questions. They're more into the physical aspect of the woman. So maybe because she suggested a white Range Rover, so in his mind he might be like, okay, since she's a gold digger, I might as well get down to the business. What do you guys think? But I think his questions are very they're more physically based. But at the same time, she was also talking about a white Range Rover in the first date that she requires one. So I guess it equals out, right?
go naked because I sleep alone. So
Interesting.
so, where you from?
Detroit,
Detroit.
Michigan. Yeah.
Where is that?
The States, U.S.
Oh, the States. So I know you guys are so naughty. What's your favorite part of foreplay?
My favorite part of foreplay, probably thinking about.
Oh man. First date, she's asking about foreplay. I mean, even the freakiest of women, unless don't really talk about foreplay on the first date. She has to, and they're not even seeing each other. So I think she's just trying to put in a show. I don't know, but this is very straightforward. I think she has her own goals for this date. And maybe because usually women know that men are very sexually oriented, so asking sexually provoking questions might make her stand out, right? Because at the end of the day, I think he has to choose from the 4 women based on which vibe and conversation he liked the most. So I guess she's playing the game.
Foreplay before I actually even start foreplay.
Really?
Yeah, I have a whole circus in my head of things I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, what do you love to do? Like kissing,
I love kissing. I love touching, cuddling. I love rubbing feet. I'm quite aggressive, so I like to bite. I like to smack. I like to talk dirty.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, everything I think you heard about Americans might be true. Might be. I don't know what you heard, so.
Lot?
A lot. Yeah, I don't know what you heard.
I've heard a lot. So.
And you, what is your foreplay? What are the things that you like to do during foreplay before you actually get down to sex?
Kissing.
Kissing.
Anywhere. The neck.
Wet kisses. You prefer wet kisses or just like kisses?
The guy kissing me. I mean, someone to worship my body. Yeah.
You have a body of being worshipped.
Of course, I'm a goddess.
Tiny waist, wide hips, curvy.
I should say I'm like Scarlett Johansson.
I actually like Scarlett Johansson. I'm very curious about this woman's Vicky, how she shaped. She said she was dark.
Yeah, the reason he's curious is because she kind of went sexual. Usually it's the men on dates, at least that's what the women said, that men try to speak too sexual so fast, but this time around it was the woman. So it's gonna be interesting to see how I think he might choose her just based of the conversation, the sexual conversation. But for me, I think it's a gameplay for her to get him invested. Because if none of the other ladies talk about the sexual part and she's the only one who did, he's definitely gonna choose her.
I love dark-skinned women. I wonder what her feet looks like and her face. She seemed a little very nervous. I felt her shaking behind me, so I have that effect.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm happy to be here with you.
I'm very happy.
So can I know your name?
I'm Jason, and you?
I'm Joanna. Why do we have a J?
It might be something
Oh.
worth investigating there.
Yeah, I'm Joanna Bliss, you know. I have a bliss because I'm always blissful, feeling blissful.
I am Jason, Lord of the Up and Down.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking,
Uh-huh.
what was the last gift that you bought your boyfriend, and how much was it?
I bought him shoes, a pair of shoes, and it was just like $100.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what
That's a good question because let's be honest, guys. Women love the gifts, but how often do they give gifts to their man, right? So I think for a woman to get a gift for a man, that guy must have or should have got her like 4 gifts in for her to give him at least one gift. That's what I think. But women love gifts. So if it's true that she gave her man a gift, that's very thoughtful. That would be a green flag for me.
I could afford by then, but if I could afford a lot, I would have done that.
It's fine.
What about you?
It was a gold necklace, a gold chain.
Wow, that's sweet of you. So how long have you spent single?
A year, 2 years.
Oh, how have you found it?
Boring sometimes, exciting sometimes.
Okay.
And you?
I have been single for 3 years.
Whew.
Yeah.
What do you do on those lonely nights?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good until I find the right one, you know?
Really?
Yeah, so I'm patient.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm sweating, so I'm assuming that you look really good, so.
That's what I'm thinking in my mind too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I told you that I pay all the bills, your phone bill, everything,
Yes.
but I wouldn't be faithful, or we can go half and I'd be completely faithful to you.
What?
In love, why would
That's a good question because you can't have it all. So he said, that's a good question and it's a very tricky question. So we're gonna see how the woman answers it. So simply put, he's asking her, would you rather a rich man who pays for everything but he's not gonna be faithful, or a man who's not as rich that you guys have to share bills but he's gonna be faithful to you? Let's see what she says. That's a very good question.
would we do that? Why would you pay all my bills and you're not faithful? Because me, I'm that person who dates you because I love you, not of what you provide. Of course, we have to survive, but I need you. I need you to be my part, my other half. Then why would you pay bills that then you're not faithful? How would we live in a long haul? How would we?
All I know is that
She gave a very good answer. Yeah, that was a good answer. But, she's not all about the money, but at the same time, bills gotta get paid. But at the same time, that just because you're providing doesn't mean you get the right to cheat on her. That's a good answer. I like it.
the water people came and shut my water off, and I couldn't pay it with love.
Well, there are some people who are still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still good. I'm still good. And I hope to get somebody who will love me without conditions.
It was just a question. I just wanted to know.
Yeah. So, are you looking for someone to spend a long time together, or it's a short-term thing?
I'm looking for someone I can love on for I'm an old man now, so I'm trying to go the distance with the rest of my life. So
Wow.
I'm looking for someone to be there.
Oh, that's nice. So would you want to have kids right now?
Kids would definitely depend on a woman. Because I'm open, I just, I need some convincing.
So what would you do if I wanted 6?
6.
Yes.
6.
That's what I want.
That's a true African woman. They want as many kids as they want to have. Like the thing of, just 1 kid or 2 kids. No. They want as many kids as possible. As many kids as they can have. Now, obviously, if the man and the woman don't have enough resources, it's always wise to, to try to be very, very smart about how many kids they have so they can be able to provide for them. But on average, obviously recently it's changing because of, birth control and stuff like that. But on average, an African woman is always going to want as many kids as she can have. You know what I mean? Unless she's the city girl kind these days, because believe you me, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and all these American female artists have definitely inspired and influenced some of those women not to want to have kids in Africa and just live the party girl, city girl lifestyle. So it could be changing these days,
I want 6 kids down the road.
We would probably have to start as soon as we finish taping, right?
Yeah, seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. So what do you do?
I work on movies.
Wow. How do you find it?
I like it. It's very exciting.
That's nice. So can I touch your hand just to say
You know what? This I know some of you guys are probably gonna prefer the first lady, because obviously she was of a smaller size. But this lady, and she was asking very sexually provoking questions. But I like the questions this lady was asking. Now, obviously, I'm disappointed that Jason, who's new to Uganda, who's visiting Uganda, is not asking good questions on a first date for a man, right? She's just like she's leading the whole conversation. She's asking him all the questions, and it should be there around that, hey, listen, I'm new to your country, I want to know all about you, all about the country. But she's asking all the good questions. So I like all the questions she was asking, and she didn't even mention any sexually provoking questions. Maybe she's gonna ask, but I like the questions she's asking so far.
feel you and I say goodbye. Yeah.
They're a little sweaty because you're making me sweat. But it's okay. How's that?
Yeah, it feels soft, Yeah. Oh my God, I can't wait to meet you in person.
Comes from smacking my employees. So I guess it's the end. So maybe, hopefully, God willing,
Hopefully.
you'll be coming with me tonight.
Yeah.
Over my shoulder. So day number 2, hey, I have a big question mark for day number 2. I believe she can get it. I don't know what she look like, but we'll figure that out. I asked these questions that I'm asking. I spent 5 hours trying to think of the perfect question. So if you guys find them funny, that's good. That's good. I did my job. But we'll keep seeing. I got 2 more days to go, so we're gonna see.
All right, date number 3.
How are you? I'm Jason.
I'm Jovia. Thank you.
Jovia, it's pretty.
That's good.
So Jovia,
Yes, please.
how long have you been single?
1 year.
1 year.
How about you?
Maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Really? How possible?
Very possible.
Why?
I put my work first.
Okay. So you don't consider your life?
Yes, I do.
But it seems you put work at the front.
I do. If I don't have any, I can't take you out if I don't have any money, right?
Of course.
Hey, so I have to make the money.
Good.
What do you do?
I do modeling and some other business.
Okay, there's some other business. Shady business, legal business, criminal, what is it?
It's legal.
Okay, it scares me when a woman
No.
says that.
You don't have to be scared. It's legal.
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
Work on movies, films.
Okay. For how long?
I've been doing that for a while now. 10 years, 15 years.
Good.
A few moments later.
All right, she's not a very good conversationalist, if that's the word. she doesn't. The conversation is not flowing. So obviously, it's a blind date, so that could be an issue as well, right? I think that's tough. I would want to try a blind date one time to see, because like I said, this really tests your social skills. Just talking to someone without looking at them, you have to be able to have follow-up questions. So I'm gonna cut her some slack. This obviously is a new experience for her, so the fact that there's a pause, I wouldn't be surprised if at the end he doesn't choose her.
You're very quiet. What's your sign?
Pisces.
You're Pisces.
Yes.
I was married to a Pisces 17 years.
How is it?
It was a jail sentence. I'm kidding. I mean, before it was bad, it was very good. But, you know, I'm divorced 7 years now, so.
Oh, sorry.
Do you like to kiss? Are you a kisser?
Of course, I am.
You are helpless romantic, or you like it rough? In the bedroom, do you like it rough, or you like a slow hand?
I prefer a slow one because it's sweet and nice. Yeah.
Uganda women are known for I don't know if I'm saying it right, Nash. You have the Nash?
Not really.
Not really.
I'm a slim bear.
You're slim.
Yeah.
Slim is good. Tall glass of water.
Kind of.
Can you cook?
Yeah, I do cook.
You do. Can you dance?
Not really.
Not really.
That's not my thing.
Do you have sexy clothes? Like, I like for my girl to cook wearing sexy things only for me. And can you do that?
Of course, I can do it for my man.
You want any kids?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Yep.
And in your last relationship, what was the most expensive thing you bought your boyfriend?
Watch.
A watch. So if I invite you over, will I have to pay for transport, or will you pay for transport?
Since I work, I would facilitate myself, but it also depends on if you can, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you sleep at night?
So that's a very, I don't know who, I think somebody told him to ask that question, because it's a known, how do I put this? At least in Uganda, because of, I think the transporting system is not the best. So usually when a man invites his girl or a woman, whether it's a date or they're just gonna hang out, usually the man is expected to facilitate the transportation. That's whether it's Uber, whichever type means of transport the lady is gonna use, right? So I think that's a good question. But I think usually it's a green flag when the man, because the man has to facilitate the transportation. So whether that's sending her money to do that, right? And then he's also obviously expected to pay for the date and the hangout, and also give her more money for the transportation back to her place, right? So the reason he asked that question, I think either O'Shea or somebody told him to ask that question, because it's a crazy phenomenon that in Uganda, a man, if you invite a lady out, she's expecting transportation, facilitation, right? So for her to say, I can facilitate myself, I think that would be one of the ways he can tell, or any man can tell in Uganda, that the lady is really into you if she doesn't ask you to facilitate her transportation, because she knows you're already going to cover the date and the cost for the hangout. And if you really like her, you can even give her the facilitation. So that was a good question.
Are you a wild sleeper? Are you all over the bed, or are you just in one spot?
All over the bed.
All over the bed.
Yes.
I think this is the end for us. I hate long goodbyes, so I'll say I'll see you tonight. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That one was a little difficult to tell, but I'm sweating profusely, so I think she looked pretty good. I can feel the sweat like rolling down my back, and her hands were soft, so I'm thinking she got, I don't know if I can say this on camera, so I won't, but yeah. And I felt her shoulder, so I know she's a tiny woman. But I have one more to go, so, you know, we're gonna see. I like to see all my ducks before I pick one. Should I say ducks? My swans.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Nice to meet you here.
Same. What's your name?
She has a good smile, and I can tell she looks good. She has a glowing skin. I like it.
name is Brenda Lorraine,
Brenda.
aka Eastern Queen. Yes.
Brenda Lorraine.
Yes, aka Eastern Queen.
I am Jason. AKA.
Ladies, please do not call yourselves queens on a date to a man. It comes off as cocky or arrogant or high maintenance, and it's usually turn off to the man, right? It's not different from a man calling himself rich or expensive on a date. It's the same effect, right? Just be humble. You don't have to call yourself queen and all those things. So that would be a red flag right there.
AKA.
Okay.
The king of the up and down.
Up and down.
Yeah.
What does that imply? I mean, up and down.
In the
which
bedroom. In
perspective?
the bedroom. King of up and down.
Okay, that is interesting. That's
Bainanga.
interesting. Yeah. Do you know any Luganda?
Little Chitono.
Okay. How long have you been here?
1 year.
And how have you found it?
Very good, very good. It was difficult, but I made my way.
Then why are you on the show? You must have seen a lot of beautiful girls out there. I mean, you're the Pearl of Africa.
What got me here is the whole Kinganda movement. So when I came,
Yeah, guys, she's definitely right. So many beautiful women in Uganda. So for those of you, my African American brothers who want to try out Uganda, hey, go to Kinganda, rather go to the Pan African Dating Show, send an email, and O'Shea will hook you up. We'll put you on the show.
I wanted to be on the show.
You just wanted to see more sexy babes.
I wanted the world to see how handsome I am.
Because I love your level of confidence. I love that. Yeah. So I wanted to ask. Right now, is your brain releasing some dopamine chemicals?
It is. I feel light.
You're feeling.
I feel like
you feel
I'm
like
floating. I'm levitating.
So are you liking what you're hearing? Because you can't see it. You know. Are you liking the vibes?
I am.
Okay. So,
I am.
Okay, that's interesting. I wanted to know more about your family and spiritual perspective. Like, what are your ethics in terms of family and
Family. Give me something more specific.
For example, what do you want to start a family? Do you have a family already?
No. I don't have a family. I'm divorced. I'm single.
You're divorced.
Before I start a family, I have to find a woman to start a family with. So
That's true.
Did you have a child?
I have 2 daughters
Oh, amazing.
from a previous marriage.
She's not impressed.
Ayana and Amir, pretty beautiful
She's not impressed, but he's African American, so trust me when I say she would still give him a chance.
girls. Beautiful girls.
That's nice. I love children, though. Anyway, and what did you learn from your past relationship that you're willing to impact or to fit into your future relationship?
That's a good question.
I learned to tell a woman no. She can't hear yes all the time. I've learned to be open. Sometimes, when I look back at sometimes I look at my old relationship and I say, well,
Okay.
instead of saying no, I could have said yes.
Okay.
I could have been a little bit nicer. So just,
That.
I think I've entered the realm of forgiveness and redemption. I mean, yeah, I think I entered the realm of just forgiving and want to be forgiven. So.
Okay. That is really nice. So I wanted to ask, because personally,
Jason, man, you gotta ask some questions, bro. Don't let the woman dictate and lead the conversation. Cause it seems like she's trying to make sure you qualify for her. You should also ask her some questions, so you also show her that, hey, listen, you gotta let me know that you qualify for me as well. So he's not asking so the first 2 days he was asking questions, but I don't know why he's not asking questions. This is not a good look.
I know you've not asked, but let me say it. I dated a guy from Seattle, and he was, I don't know, he was another. I think I need to make another series of who the did I date, because it was another.
Let me feel your hands. Tell the story.
You wanted to?
Let me feel your hands, but you can tell the story.
Okay.
This side for camera, because
This side.
yeah, for camera.
So, the guy was toxic in a way that he wanted to be the alpha, and he wanted a submissive woman. So what's your take on that? Do you want a submissive woman, and are you a good leader? Because for a woman to be submissive, man, you have to be a good leader.
Have you ever been
Guys, sounds like we have a modern woman in Uganda. Ooh, my goodness. This is a modern woman in Uganda. Jason, run. Run. Run, bro. She's never going to submit, but she's going to want your money. That's for sure.
Submissive, I mean, is it just on and off switch with you?
I can be submissive to a man who makes me feel like, treat me like a queen, be a good leader to me, and trust me. I will.
So should the man just be a leader when he finds the good woman, but for other times shouldn't be a leader? So I mean, if you want to be submissive when you want to, on when you find a good man, that means the guy should also only be a leader when he finds a woman who's worth leading. So sometimes he can be a leader and sometimes not. Depends on the type of woman, right? That doesn't make any sense. It's you're either submissive or you're not, and the man is either leader or he's not. But you can't pick and choose when you do your role.
Will be submissive.
Submissive, I usually just demand that off the back. It's nothing that I have to say. I just look at a woman's her demeanor, how she reacts to you. It'll let you know if she's being submissive or she's being like rebellious or something. But I can tell how a woman is just standing next to me, how she looks at me, the things that she say. Yeah. If she's giving me submission or not. So if she doesn't, it's not negotiable, then she can go.
Yeah, but you also know it depends on how you lead her. Do you agree on that?
I do agree.
Some bad leaders want submissive women, which is not. It doesn't add up. Anyway, I don't want to go too much into that.
No, I think the submission is your thing. Like I don't. That's not even a question in my world.
Okay.
A woman being submissive, because if she's not, it's not negotiable.
Yes. Then let me go to the financial bit. So,
here we go.
What is your financial ethic in a relationship?
Like I said, I will pay for everything.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked me this.
That's nice.
So if I pay for everything, then I'm going to say I'm not going to be faithful. But if I'm going to be faithful, then we're going to go half. Then we're going to go half. If you want me to be faithful, then we'll go half. If you want me to pay for everything, then I'm not going to be faithful.
And how about roles? If roles were reversed and I'm done paying for most of the things, do you allow me to cheat?
I can't even imagine a world like that. So I can't even imagine a world like that.
But you wouldn't take a man if you're paying for everything. All right, so why is she asking these questions? Though, Jason, I do not agree with you. Just because you're paying all the bills. Now, it's your opinion. It's your choice as a man. If you want to pay all the bills and be able to have multiple women, that's on you. But, I don't think every woman is going to accept that. Just say.
Sometimes they say don't do things you like. Don't do things that you don't want people to do to you. So, I feel like.
I mean, I recognize this is a man's world, but it's still a woman's world. A woman, it's a tug of war, but that's where I'm at. Like, because I've been the good husband, and I just got a foot on my neck. So now I kind of feel like, I'll pay for everything. Don't even go on your wallet, but just know. Just know. And if you want me to be faithful, then we can split everything.
That's never gonna work.
Jason, it was nice chatting with you. You're pretty.
Can I feel your hand again?
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like them?
I think I love you.
You love them? I'm humbled. People do fall in love with me easily, so I'm not shocked.
Really?
Yeah.
What color is your nail polish?
I'm that charming. It's a mixture. It's blended. You'll see it.
The
right time.
Okay, so the last girl, I think the thing that stuck out was submission, which is not something
More than a woman.
Submission is okay, but she brought it up. Normally, like a guy, like I don't know. She had nice nails though. It felt like in my hand, but I don't know. The last girl was a little bit difficult to read, so. But again, we'll see. The last girl was really difficult out of all four.
Yeah.
She was probably the most difficult, but maybe she got.
The last one was a modern woman, just living in Africa, but modern woman.
The biggest.
And now it's time for the final reveal. So
Alright guys, I'm not going to complete the video. Why? You ask? Because I want you to go to the link down below in the description or in the comment section. Go to the Pan African Dating Show. Subscribe. finish the whole video, watch all the other videos that O'Shea post over there, and very nice videos, and enjoy the show, because I want you guys to go support my brother. This was a good show. This is a very good production, and he's good at what he does. What do you guys think? Which girl do you guys think Jason picked? I think I'm going to guess and go with either the second one, probably the second one or the first one, right? He's definitely not going to go for the last one, because she's not submissive, as she says, and I don't think that would work out. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. Peace.